Hi guys, Queen Riley here, and I just wanted to come on here today and share with you guys my eyeshadow palette. I know a lot of people sometimes don't know, what eyeshadows to buy, or what palette to buy, or they don't really know about palettes that's out there. So this video is going to be about the palettes that I have purchased, the palettes that I use. I think a couple of them I don't use, not every day, but yeah, some are very affordable. Some of them are more so on the expensive side, but there's a variety of all of them. So if you guys want to see my eyeshadow palette collection, just keep on watching. Okay guys, so the first two that I'm gonna mention are my more affordable palettes, and I bought these when I first started wearing makeup and stuff. Because again, they were very affordable, and I knew nothing about makeup. I knew nothing about, palettes, eyeshadows, any of that. I was that girl who first started wearing makeup, and I would put it on my eyelash or on my eyelid. I wouldn't blend it. I wouldn't add a color. It would just be one color, and it would just be there, and that was it. So the first two palettes I have are the NYX-Makeup Artist kit. And I think it has like, I don't even know. It has so many eyeshadows in here and some other stuff. And then the second one is the second edition 120 color palette by BH Cosmetics. Let's see. This one is more so of, there's some bakes in here. There's some, couple of them. No, these are all shimmery shadows. And the thing that I liked about this is that they came with like blushes, lipsticks, eyeshadows, concealers, I believe that is, or either that's foundation. And it had some brushes in here, I think, but I might have lost them. But yeah, this is for anybody who might be starting off just, and don't want to spend a lot of money in makeup, but this is a really good kit to have if you want to just play in it and learn as you go, because it has everything that you can need outside of, foundation and things of that nature. But it's a really good palette to own if it is, just something that you want to play in. This one, I did not know, and I don't know why it didn't dawn on me that it has 120 colors. So I should have told myself, if this is all that it has on the top, there's got to be more. Well, when I went through it, I think the other day, I realized that it was two different palette things in here with different colors in it. But the thing that I don't like about this palette is that if you drop it, which is what I did, and that's what I'm doing now, I'm cleaning it. If you drop this, these shadows will break and they will go everywhere. So let me see how I can do this without causing any more damage. These shadows, the eyeshadows, there's some mattes in here, there's some shimmers in here. It's everything that you can possibly need. And then there's another one underneath here with some more color. See, it's still falling out. They're very pigmented. Let me see. This is just one that I'm swatching. See, they're very pigmented, and they're very affordable. I think I might have paid like $12 for this, and it comes with 120 eyeshadows. And BH Cosmetics has some really good products. Very affordable, but they're really good products. I have a set of their brushes that I use. I actually have like 3 sets of their brushes that I use, and they're really affordable. Right now they have a sale going on, and they have like brushes that start at $2, and they kind of go up, and I think they had like sales, like sets that were like 60% off and stuff like that. So if you're just starting out and you don't want to spend a lot of money in makeup and brushes and stuff, go check out BH Cosmetics. So the next that I have is also BH Cosmetics, and I got these while they were having a sale, and it's 2 of their palettes. This one is the Eyes on 70 palette, And this one is the Take Me to Brazil palette. This is like my best palette that I have from BH Cosmetics, my most favorite. It's a 30 color eyeshadow palette. And there are some mattes in here. There's some shimmers in here. These two down here, which I really don't use, but this will be a good palette for, you know, those days where you might want like a excuse me, a vibrant look, more so for summer. I bought this palette during the summer. Show you. Very pigmented. Very pigmented. So yeah, these were more so for like, you know, summertime, springtime, when you want to have those vibrant colors, that vibrant look, you know, you go to this palette for that. The next one that I have is the Eyes on the 70s palette, and it's basically a palette to get 70s looks. Let's see. So yeah, it's just some really, really pretty colors. Again, some shimmers in here, some mattes in here. Very pigmented like the other one. Very good quality too, to say that they're so affordable. These are some very, very good quality palettes. So yeah, if you can, I'm not sure if they're still on the website. They should be though. If you can get your hands on those palettes. The next three palettes that I have, I absolutely, positively fell in love with. These are the Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. I have the Amrezy palette. I have the Maya Mia palette. And I also have the Artist palette. It took me the longest to find this palette. When I finally did get it, I snatched it up. And I really don't want to use all the colors because they're so pretty. And it was so hard to find. And I don't know if they're still available. So I'm going to try and hold on to these as long as I can. But this is a palette. It comes with 12 colors. Very pretty. You can use it for, there's some colors in here for the summers, the spring. There's some colors in here for the fall. There's some seasonal colors. It also comes with this little, let's see. It comes with this little brush, which this here is a very fluffy blending brush. And then this I use to get like on the outer, if I want to get color like and concentrate it in one area, I use that as well. It can kind of be like almost like a pencil, but just a little bit bigger than a regular size pencil brush. But yeah, it's good to have. And then these are the colors. And let's see. Very pigmented. Very good quality. I think all of these palettes were $30, I want to say. So it's not too bad for the quality and how many you get in here. So I paid it. I mean, so yeah, if you can get your hands on these, you should get these. This is the Artist palette. Love, love, love that palette. It was my favorite before the Artist palette came out. And this is the Amrezy palette. And these are the colors. It doesn't come with as many as the Artist palette. And as you can see, that's like my favorite go-to because I've hit pan on it a little bit. And then it also comes with that same brush. And yeah, this is more so for like neutral looks. That purple and that green. Let me see, because they kind of went in with each other. But look at that. That's so pretty. I've never used the purple and the green, partially because I'm allergic to purple eyeshadows. I still try and sneak them in every now and again, but can't really wear them like I want to. Oh, that sucks. Oh. But anywho, so yeah, this is the Amrezy palette. If you don't get any of the palettes, like if you can't get your hands on any of the palettes, get this one just because it has so many blending colors. It has so many crease colors, and it has so many colors that can go with like other palettes that you might have. and they just blend out beautifully, and they also just they just add to the look. I personally feel like they just add to the look. And then the last one that I have from Anastasia Beverly Hills is the Maya Mia palette. This one is more so on the neutral side. It comes with that same brush again. But yeah, really, really pretty. I like that aqua. Really pretty. I haven't done a look with that yet, but probably gonna have to do one before fall really, really hits. But yeah, there's some mattes in here, some shimmers. And yeah, you can pair these any way you like to get whatever look you're going for. And yeah, if you can, get your hands on that one too, on this one too. I hardly ever use this one though, just because, I don't know. I feel like some of these colors are in other palettes that I have. And I kind of got it because of really that aqua color is really, really pretty. And just because I like Anastasia Beverly Hills. So the next one that I have is from Sephora, and I have yet to use this. I think I had a Sephora gift card, and this was on sale, and so I just picked it up because it was pretty. Kind of reminds me of the planets. But here's the palette, and it's just some baked shadows, and it's called the Moon Shadow Baked Palette in the nude. So you can kind of put these on your lid, you know, whatever you're feeling. And these two are very pigmented. Very pigmented. I would use these just because they're more so on the neutral side for like a smoky eye. And then I would put one of these colors on my lid. And yeah, that would make for a really, really pretty smoky eye. Again, I have never used this palette. I'll eventually use it probably this winter, this fall and winter. The next one that I have is actually the palette that I use for this look that I have going on here. It's just a simple matte look. And it's the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. Now, when I first heard about this palette, everybody was like, oh, it smells just like chocolate, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, no palette smell like no chocolate. Got the palette, opened it up, all you smell was chocolate. Like, no lie, it still does. You can't smell it, but it smells like cocoa powder. And that's what it says. It says that it is made with 100% natural cocoa powder. Amazing. Amazing. But I love this palette. It has some nudes and shimmers, and you know, you could just, the looks with this palette are endless. So yeah, my favorite in here is the peanut butter palette, or the peanut butter color, and that is this one right here. And then that's this one right here. And then I also love this pink one here, and that is the Pink Sugar. Love those. But yeah, this is just a palette that you can do so many looks with. You can do matte looks, you can do matte and shimmer looks, you can do all shimmer looks, you can do, it's endless. The possibilities are endless. With a lot of these palettes, you can do a lot with them. But yeah, absolutely love this. This again is the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. This palette was $42. But again, that was, I'm not sure how much it cost in Sephora because I didn't buy it from Sephora. I got it off the base. A lot of my makeup comes from the base just because I get it at a discounted price. So it's like, do I really want to pay full price when I can get a couple of dollars off and get, you know, more for my money? So yeah, I choose more for my money. The next two that I have are the Urban Decay. I have the first Naked palette, and then I have the Naked 3 palette. I love this because of the packaging. The packaging is suede, so I love this. I just love the way it feels. It's small, so if you're traveling, you can just kind of stick it in your makeup bag, your makeup travel bag, and just go. Believe it or not, I think I've only used one color out of this palette, And I think I've only used this palette like once or twice. I got it because I had, again, I think my husband had got me a gift card for something. Don't remember what it was. And I was like, oh, so since I have this gift card, let me go ahead and, you know, buy these expensive palettes. Because I think these palettes are like $50 or $60. Don't quote me on that. But they're pretty expensive. It comes with this brush, and as you can see, it's still in the paper because I haven't used it. Yeah, it's just like an eyeshadow brush. And then this is more so for your neutral. Really, really pretty. And the only color that I've used is Sin, which is right here. It's the only one that I've used. That's so sad. But yeah, the Naked palette. And then the next one is the Naked 3 palette, which comes with that same brush. And I've used this one more than I've used the other one. And this one is more so of the rose gold tones. As you can see, they're more, you know, shimmery. So you would match these with like that Amrezy palette or the Too Faced palette, because there's more mattes. So you can do like mattes in your crease, and then do like one of these shimmery colors on the lid, and you know, just whatever you like. So yeah, that's that. Really pretty. Let me see. Very pigmented. So all of these are very pigmented, so the little can go a long ways, and you actually can keep these for a while. Next one that I have, I absolutely fell in love with when I first found it, and it's the Kat Von D palette. I don't know the name of it. I'll just say eyeshadow palette. And I don't have the box. A metamorphosis of color is what it says. But this one, it can be considered a neutral palette in a way. This is a highlighter. This is a highlighter. It's a shimmery highlighter. No, that's not a highlighter. Hold on. Let me see what that is. Well, it says it's a base. It's a textured base, but I would use it as a highlighter because I'm weird like that. Or I would use it as an eyeshadow. And this I use as a highlighter. So I use these two as highlighters, and then I've never used that one. And then the rest I just use and pair them together how I see fit. This was like my favorite palette to use last summer. And looking at it, you can't even tell because it doesn't even look like it's been used, but it has. But a little goes a long way with these colors, because these colors are really, really, really pigmented. So you only need a little bit. And I think this one might have been like $30 or $40. I'm not sure. I bought this like last year sometime. So yeah, Kat Von D. Love all her products, like all her products. And then the next one that I have is the Lorac Unzipped eyeshadow palette, and I've never used this. I don't know why I've never used it. I've swatched it, but I've never used it. So there's some mattes in here. There's some shimmers in here. Yeah. No reason in particular why I haven't used it. I just haven't used it. It's just one of the bunch that kind of got lost in there somewhere. But yeah. So get that one. That one was a little bit pricey too. I think it might have been like $54 or something like that. Not sure. And then the last 4 palettes or quads or whatever you want to call them I have are from MAC. And I just have these 3. And then this one that I'm putting together. The one that I'm putting together only has 5. And don't ask me to tell you what colors they are, because I will have to take them out the pan. Let me see. How do I get this pan out? Rod is this one. Bronze is this one. Amber Lights is this one. Let's see. Mythology is this one. And the last one is Expensive Pink. So yeah, I'm slowly putting this together. This was really inexpensive. I think it's like $8, $8 or $10. I don't know. You just get them. And then you actually get the eyeshadows a couple of dollars off when you get them like this instead of just buying them by themselves. If you put them in these little quads, I think they're like a couple of dollars cheaper. I don't know. But yeah, that's that one. And then these two came, MAC had already put these together. And this one is the Burgundy ×9, and then this one is the Purple ×9. And I know y'all saying, didn't you just say you was allergic to purples? Well, purples are really, really pretty, especially on brown eyes. Plus, I can use these on my clients. So it was just like, oh, okay, let me get the purples, because I didn't have any. And plus, they had like some of these colors I can use, but it's more so like the deep purples that I can't use. But I still use them, but I just have to wash it off immediately, like afterwards. So I would only use it for like a tutorial or something. But these are the colors. They're really, really pretty. So if you're a purple lover, I would suggest you get this little quad. I think it was like $46 or something like that. So yeah, I would suggest this if you're like looking for a good purple palette that has like all the essential colors that you would need. And again, pigmented. All of them are, so, you know. So yeah. Burgundy or Purple ×9, that's this one. And then the Burgundy ×9, same quality, just different colors. And these are really pretty. There's some mattes in here. Some mattes and some shimmers. So yeah, you can do a combination of looks with this palette. So if you can grab, like when MAC has these little quads and stuff, I would say buy them, just because like one by itself I think is like $13. Don't quote me on these numbers, but buying one of these could save you so much money than to buy each one of them individually, because you have 9 in here. So to buy 9 in this quad is a lot cheaper than to buy 9 individually. So I would just say get these, and they last a really long time. And then the last one that I have, I had to, when I got, well, my husband bought me this palette, and the only reason why he bought it was because when I first got into makeup, he was like, I'm not buying you no makeup because it costs too much. But what I will do is buy you some eyeshadows. So I was like, okay. So we went to MAC and we went to the mall. I'll never forget. I think we was in Texas at the time. And I was like, ooh, I want an eyeshadow palette. And he was like, all right, well, pick one out. He didn't know how much they cost. So I just got this one. It's just a little one because I thought it was so cute. This is the Call Me Bubbles eyeshadow ×4. And it has Call Me Bubbles, Fresh Daily, Full of Flavor, and Brash in it. And it is 1 matte and the rest are shimmers. So yeah, kind of reminds me of like the planets again, like especially these two. So yeah, love these. And then I didn't tell you guys what the colors were in this one. So in the Purple ×9, you have Sweet Lust, Poignant, Lighted, Sugared, Man Catcher, Satellite Dreams, Bond Newt, After Dusk, Beauty Mark, and Shadowy Lady. So that's in this one. And then in the Burgundy ×9, you have Honey Lust, Poppy Seed, Quarry, Antique, Embark, which I have Embark by itself, Noir, Ho, that might not be that, but that's what it looked like, Star Violet, and Sketch. But yeah, guys, those are all the palettes that I have, that I believe I have. I might have some that might be hiding somewhere. But I do remember that the very first palette that I ever bought was the Evelyn Lozada palette. And I used to use that palette all the time. I only bought it because she was on Basketball Wives. But it was a really good palette. Don't get me, it was a really good palette. So, but yeah, so those are my palettes. Go purchase them if you want. You something that you like. You know, they're a little bit expensive, but if you can afford them, go get them. If not, get the NYX and the BH Cosmetics. They're the same quality. But yeah, in the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.